Nigerian government needs to really identify individuals and organizations that collected money from USAID to fund Boko Haram. These issues need to be investigated, the truth behind it substantiated, individuals who are found culpable sent to prison, because terrorism financing is a global crime, is a serious issue. Why this is important? Why this is important is that it's also dragging the names of NGOs and other non-state actors to the mud. Of course, in any way we look at it, there are some NGOs who have built reputation, who are doing fantastic job. I'm not exonerating others, but in a situation like this, it ought to be investigated. The bad egg must be fished out. But what matters to me most is the issue of who funding of Boko Haram. Nigerian government must rise to this. We must know the NGOs. We must know the organizations. You can't say it's all NGOs. Not all NGOs. There are individuals and organizations that do this. They must mention them. We must know them. They must explain how they got the money and how they deploy the money. If it is not NGOs, if it's not NGOs, it must be individuals, it must government officials. Those who are involved must be mentioned for us to know. This is my take. And I make bold to say that the amount of money required to carry out the kind of operation we have seen the Boko Haram members, we have seen ISIS carry out is a huge investment. And as a huge investment, such amount of money must have passed through banks. So it doesn't take Nigerian states any serious, it doesn't take a rocket science for Nigerian states to track individuals and organizations who may have colluded with USAID to fund Boko Haram. So this is a weighty allegation that I don't expect Nigerian government to sweep under the carpet. I don't care whatever they think they are protecting or whatever the kind of international relation that is going on. But we are talking about the stability of Nigerian states. We are talking about, because look, if we don't know, Boko Haram, the price of Boko Haram insurgency, the price of Boko Haram insurgency is huge. There are many, Boko Haram insurgency has affected education in northeast Nigeria. It has displaced people permanently from their ancestral home. It has led to the collapse of many businesses. Right. It has led to the collapse of health sector. It has led to many children becoming orphaned. It has led to many women becoming widows. So when you put together the price Nigerian state is paying for the sake of Boko Haram insurgency, it is not something that somebody, a top official from US, Congress, a top official from US, a congressman, Mr. Scott Perry, will come out plainly, boldly to say you said it's funding Boko Haram, and all what we think we can do is just to watch. By now, I had expected the Nigerian state to start picking some people, start interrogating them to get to the root of the matter. And I also do not believe that the solution to this is to say, oh, we are suspending NGO operation, or we are no, the individuals actually got, who are the individuals that got money from USAID? Who are the organizations that got money from USAID? Let's mention them. The US congressman had come out to tell the world that USAID is funding Boko Haram. So I expect that USAID should also come out to issue a statement saying what it knows, clarifying its name, because this gives heavy dent to the kind of development work we do in this part of the country. So it's not just something you just say and Nigerian government will look at it and think after it will fizzle out. No, it's not going to fizzle out. Before you operate an NGO in this country, you have to be registered, and when you register, before you even open an account, they have EFCC has to vet the organization, and that's why the issue of SCUMO comes from. You must be given SCUMO before you can access funding. So if these things are done, and at the end of the day, when huge amount of money comes into that account, there should be some level of monitoring to ensure that, well, this money has just come in. What are you doing with this money? And of course, don't also forget that every NGO that collects money from USAID or collects money from any funder submits progressive reports. Do you understand me? You must have written proposal showing the objective of what you want to do with the money. And when the funding is given to you, what needs to be done is that in 6 months, in 1 year, or the normal, you must have to submit progressive reports. And these people also have a kind of MIE, monetary and evaluation mechanism. They come to your office to know what you are doing. And also forget that you said I know. It is very even difficult to access funding from USAID because they have strong internal mechanism that enables them to check the credibility and integrity of any organization before it gives its money. So the question that therefore is that you cannot use USAID money to fund terrorism without their own knowledge. What I'm saying is that if this happens, or if this is happening, there is a common conspiracy, there's collaboration, there's common intention. What I am saying, that the Nigerian government must not allow it to lie low. Nigerian government must step up and investigate by identifying individuals, identifying organizations who had collected money from USAID to actually fund Boko Haram. That's what I'm saying. This is not an allegation that you just allow it die. It's not gonna happen that way, because we must begin to act as a nation state. People must not just throw anything at us, because for goodness sake, Boko Haram has brought this country to its knees as far back as years or 20, as far back as 2010, right from 2010, 2011 down to this day. Nigeria state had recorded too much casualties, that whoever that is involved in terrorism financing in this country should be brought to book. We cannot be playing with terrorism financing. That's not how it should be. That's what I'm saying. Okay.